So this time at karate, I'm gonna tell you about the first time I got choked out. So one of my good friends whom I love dearly, he's was a jujitsu practitioner, and one I had, although I never formally trained in it, he and I used to work on some stuff all the time, just to make sure to help him get ready for tournaments and just to go over his knowledge too. And I always pick up things while we would go on go over his drills and stuff. So one night we decided we're gonna roll for a little bit. We rolling, doing our thing or whatever. He's doing his thing. I'm just trying to, stay alive and defend. That's pretty much what I was good at, making sure you didn't catch me in something that hurt. So I'm like, hey, let me keep my limbs tight and tuck my chin in. I got real good at that. A couple submissions I can throw out, like a good triangle choke. My legs are flexible. I can shoot them up real quick, and like good rear naked. I know those are my specialties, but we were rolling one night, and he caught me in a bow and arrow choke. I don't know if you don't know what a bow and arrow choke is. You're kind of in an awkward position, like you're getting pulled, like you're in a bow and arrow, literally. Like your body's your arms and extremities are the bow getting stretched out. So that's what it is, and it's meant to be a blood choke, communicate off the carotid arteries. So he caught me in that choke, right? He had me in it, and he had it really good. Now, I didn't feel anything happening at the time. I was like, oh, this is an awkward spot. I'm like, oh, this ain't good. And I'm trying to figure out how to move, see what's available, what's free for me to move, how I can get out of it. I noticed he shifted his hips a little bit. When he shifted his hips, I felt it felt different. Something changed. I'm like, oh, this ain't good. So now, mind you, I'm looking at the clock while he's doing this, trying to figure out, okay, how can I get out of this? And while I'm thinking of that, I'm like, oh, this feels like it's really tight. I gotta think fast. So all this is happening in my head while I'm in this choke. Now, second 2 goes by. I'm like, oh, this really ain't good, because I start hearing my heartbeat in my ears. So I hear the in my ears. I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, I know this ain't good. So I'm steady trying to figure out how I can get out of it. I can't. I'm stuck. Either 2 choices: go to sleep or tap. I didn't choose either. So I didn't choose either at the time. So he had me good, and that 3rd second hit, I'm like, oh no. I think I'm caught. Like, I'm legit caught and I can't get out. But as that's happening, it starts getting dark around me. I'm like, uh-oh. The lights start dimming. I could see like I was going in a tunnel with no lights. So the lights, I see the light. It starts getting dimmer around me. I'm like, oh crap. By second 4, I'm like, it feels like I'm in a dimly lit room and the lights are steady going down. By second 4. By that 5th second, I managed to muster up just enough to get my hand to tap his leg like, hey, I think I'm done. Just 3 little light taps. I did those 3. He let me go. He let me go right away, and I was like, ugh. Whoa. I was like, he asked me, hey man, you went out? I was like, I was almost out. And he's like, I felt you tap my legs. Like, I heard my leg go. Like, oh, cause dude, I was stuck. I won't get out. And he's like, yeah, I know I had you caught pretty good. He's like, why you tap soon? I'm like, man, I'm hard-headed. What do you mean? I thought I could get out of it. Like, I couldn't. I was stuck. But I was almost out. Out. And it's such a weird feeling that I see all this stuff happening in a matter of a few seconds. And you hear your heartbeat in your ears, you see the lights going out, and you gotta respond quick or you going to sleep. So I managed to tap out and get out just in time enough before I went completely to bed on that. But yep, that was the first time I got choked out. Wasn't the last time, that was the first time.